Welcome to Uplift with Amy. I'm having, I actually had a bunch of coffee already this morning, so I have to settle down. I'm having a little bit of tea, which is so unlike me. Oh, you're in MOP now. Yes. Okay, good. I love it. Awesome. 2-hour workday. What's your name? So that I don't have to call you 2-hour workday, which isn't bad, but it's cute. I like it. Yeah. Hey, Marlene. Nice to see you. Thank you for coming in. I am drinking a tea today, which is so unlike me, because I already had my coffee and I was a little wound up. Kelly, thank you, Kelly. Nice to see you, honey. Nice to have you in. I appreciate you coming in. I hope you're enjoying your MOP training because there's a lot in there, right? It's a lot to learn, but it's so good because it's stuff we were lacking in a lot of our, programs that we bought earlier, right? Yeah. And so those of you who have never met me before, I see there's 2 people in, but Kelly knows me. My husband, Tom, is here. He's Tom the Mod. So thank you, honey. But if he can definitely answer questions. So those of you who are on the outside, come on in. The water's warm. We're going to go over, I think, some analytics today. We're going to talk a little bit about that. And just again, I always cover a bit of my story because I find it's probably what most people relate to, because I was that struggling digital product seller. Hey, Matthew, how are you? Come on in. Guys, if you don't mind tapping and sharing this out, that would be helpful. Get some more people in the room. I really, really appreciate it. Hey, Eva, how are you? Nice to see you. Thank you for coming in. And hi, Fikli. I'm saying that wrong. Nice to see you. I'm so sorry. Fikile. I'm sure there's a beautiful accent in there and I'm totally butchering it, so I apologize, but thank you for coming. Hey, Janine, how are you? Nice to see you. Thank you for sharing out the live, guys. We're just trying to fill up the room a little bit more before we get started, but welcome to Uplift with Amy. I'm happy you're here, because if you weren't here, I'd be just talking to myself. So thank you. You're just as much a part of this as I am, so thank you. Hey, who me? What up? Hey, Joanne, how are you? Okay, Guguletto. I learned how to say your name. And I was totally saying it wrong. So Guguletto, right? Did I get it right? Okay, good. Thank you, honey. Thank you for the sticker too. And I really appreciate you coming in, because I know I have a lot of people over in South Africa, and unfortunately I just don't know a lot of the names there because it's not a common name here in North America. We're just like Amy, Tom, so thank you for understanding. Yeah, I talked to Kathy. She's awesome. She's amazing, and I think she's a good friend of yours as well. So thank you, everybody. Hi, Amy. You pronounce it right, my dear. Okay, good. Thank you. Yeah, Amy's a lot easier to say sometimes, but I do get some people calling me Army, which is funny. I think I have a faker out there. I have several, guys, so make sure you are following the right Uplift with Amy. I don't misspell my name. I don't have any other accounts, but there's one like Uplift with Army, and so I get a lot of like, hey, Army, which is kind of cute. Yeah. Hi, Rob. How are you? We're going to get hit with some snow tonight, I hear, right? Yeah, we're here in Ontario, guys. We are not far from Toronto, Canada. I'm sure you guys all know where that is, but we're expecting this crazy snowstorm tonight. So it's kind of exciting, but I'm a California girl. I kind of liked the warm. I don't mind winter for like a month or 2, but this long winter, it's a lot of winter up here. It's like 6 months of winter. It's a little bit too much. Hey, Marlene, how are you from England? Nice to see you. Thank you for coming in. Digital makes money. Yeah. So guys, if you are someone who bought a product, let me know. Let me know in the comments if you have a digital marketing course. Head south now. I know, right? We've got the snow already. It's a snow day. Yeah, for sure. It's coming. Everyone up north, we're getting hit hard. Yeah. Let me know in the comments, guys. I want to know what course you have, or you can just put a 1 if you bought a digital marketing course and you're finding you do have, yes. Let me know which one you have, or just tell me if you're struggling, because that's why I'm here. I help those who are struggling, and we're going to go over some things today that can really help you kind of stay on track, and mostly to look at if you're on track. So we're going to go over some analytics today. Legacy builder. Okay, good. Legacy and struggling. Okay. We definitely want to look at our analytics, because analytics, guys, tells us how we're doing. And if we don't have a lot of traction yet, meaning we don't have a ton of followers, right? We're kind of stuck in 200 views. Nobody's engaging with us. And we're just like, what are we doing wrong? Because I'm like you. I was coachable Okay. I definitely had a CEO mentality because I run another business. In fact, you're in my little Etsy workshop right now. It's where the magic happens. I know it's not the best background, but this is where my desk in my office is, and that's my workshop where I make a lot of things. So I was like that, though. I was struggling. No one was, I bought a $900 program, fantastic product. There's nothing wrong with the product, but I wasn't learning how to stand out. I wasn't learning how to get that traction, right? I wasn't learning how to get out of 200 views until I found the Mastering Online Profit program. That's the program that I promote heavily because it's trained me to be a better digital marketer. And again, if you have that traction and you've done well with legacy, or you've done well with selling with confidence, or you've done well with DWA, whatever, it doesn't matter. That's great. I'm here to help those who are the ones that just can't seem to get out of the 200 views, right? That's it. Yeah. So DGC Mop Infinite Hustlers Academy. Awesome. Yeah. So thank you guys for sharing what you're selling because, we didn't get in this to just be famous. When I say that, I think a lot of us came into this to help us make money, right? We're here to help save. We're here to help make a legacy for our family. We're here to help ourselves get out of debt, right? We're here to just make a little extra money on the side. There's nothing wrong with that. But if we're kind of spinning our wheels, it's not worth it, right? We're kind of working for free. I don't want you guys to do that. This is why I'm here, because I was that struggling digital product seller. I couldn't make a sale. I had a couple, one or two, which was fine. It was great. I definitely made my money back. But I was just, again, I'm creating content 3 times a day, and I'm like, something's got to give. So definitely stick around, share out this live, because if you know somebody who's struggling, they're going to want to hang out with us today, because we know that there's a way to break through the 200 view jail. Okay. There's a way to start getting views. There's a way to actually start gaining traction. Okay. And I say this word a lot. And you guys, if you've been in my lives, we talk about traction. And a lot of times we have, our 6-figure earners. They're awesome. We're totally inspired by them. Okay. But they had to start from zero for sure. Everybody does. But eventually they started building this traction. And when you have traction, the algorithm loves you, okay? Unless, of course, you just stop posting after 2 months or something. But if you have where the algorithm is pushing out your content, it's more likely that you are going to get eyeballs on your content and more likely to have more customers, and more customers equals more sales, right? But when we don't have that traction yet and we're kind of new and we're not standing out, that's a problem. Okay. So that was what my problem was. I wasn't able to stand out because, let's face it, there's like 50,000 other people selling the same product or, something else. And if we're all kind of saying the same thing, TikTok kind of sees that as unoriginal content. And so also it won't push you out, right? So this is something I learned. There were really 6 things that I had to learn. and I bet you guys know. Let me know in the comments, what's one thing that you struggle with as a digital product seller? And let's see if we can cover some of that today. But we're definitely going to go into looking at your analytics, because the analytics don't lie, guys. Okay. So when you have when you have a strategy here on TikTok, you have predictable results. So when you follow these strategies, and there's 6 things that I think are really, really important. And when you follow those 6 things, you should see predictable results. And that shows in your data. And that's what we're going to go into a little bit today. Hey there, Mandy. How are you? Thank you. Hi, Darren and Felix. Thank you for the follow. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you, guys. Creating content. Okay. Creating content that converts. Yeah. So this is why I'm here, guys, because I was that person. And now I can say, guys, I'm a 6-figure earner now. I can say that, and which is really exciting. I don't normally share my income claims because I don't need to, but I can say now that I've made quite a bit of money through digital products and also my physical products, because I do sell on Etsy, but we're not going to do that today. The Etsy thing is great, but it's a lot of work. I honestly would rather be in digital marketing because you don't have any overhead. See my beautiful, I'd love to make my office back into like a nice area that people can come over and not see boxes and things like that, right? Yeah, traction, LOL, do you really have it? Yes, Darren, I do. In fact, I don't even need a ton of followers, guys. I'm going to show you, Darren. I don't mind that I don't have a ton of followers. In fact, it's perfect for me because you know why? Because I'm getting a lot of likes because I give value in my content. And what I find is that these are my target market. So I'm not into the vanity metrics, Darren. I'm into making money online. And you definitely don't need a lot of followers to make money online, but what you do need is your target market following you. And that's what I've discovered in my own journey here, excuse me, on TikTok, is because I have found my target market. I'm reaching my target market. People follow me, Darren, because I give so much value. And that's what has really changed the game for me, is I started creating content around what can help people. So when I wake up in the morning, I guess maybe I'm dreaming about it. Thank you, Kathy. When I wake up in the morning, before I create content, a lot of it is just clips from my lives because I share so much in my lives. Thank you. That's valuable. I think, how can I help somebody today, right? If we're just talking about the product we're promoting, it can be inspiring for sure. However, if there's nothing in it for your audience, meaning they're not learning from you every day or something they're gonna take away with them every day, maybe it's mindset, then you're kind of, it's easy to scroll past you, right? But when you start talking to your audience and giving them what they need, they're going to appreciate that. So when people come on social media, guys, thank you for the follow, okay? When you come on social media, it doesn't matter what platform. I would say most people, especially YouTube, they're looking for how to, okay? Same with TikTok and same with Instagram. They're looking for ways to help themselves, okay? It's a search engine. So they're searching like, okay, how can I make money online? How can I get better sales? I'm struggling digital marketer, right? That's my target market. My target market is you guys, because I was you. I was the struggling digital marketer, okay? So I share my story, but I also share what I learn because that way it can help you guys. And that's the value-driven content, okay? Yes, talking about the program once in a while is fine. But if we have every day constantly just talking about the program, and again, if you don't have that traction, talking to those people, because I think people get confused. They're like, well, so-and-so's got 10,000 followers and she made $20,000 and she doesn't do that. I know, because she already has that traction. She doesn't need to, okay? Again, the algorithm has picked her up and she's doing well, or he's doing well, okay? I'm talking to those who, again, don't have the sales, don't have the followers, have very little engagement, right? 200 views or less. Okay, we call that 200 view jail. But you can break through, and that's what I did. And I did it through these six ways. Hey, Monique, honey, nice to see you. Thank you so much. The 6 things that I did, okay? I learned 1, attraction marketing, very, very important. Start helping your audience, start serving your audience. When you can start giving value, like it can be tips and tricks, it can be education, it can be mindset, okay? And I know a lot of people are like, but then you're not talking about the product, because I was doing maybe mindset, or maybe I was doing TikTok tips, those kind of things. I know, but it helped me stand out from the sea of digital marketers. It helped me gain that traction, Darren, if you're still here. But I appreciate you, Darren. You're awesome. Thank you. Okay, so attraction marketing is key. And I think we think we're doing attraction marketing because maybe our program tells us we are. But if you're not really giving value, you're doing more of a sales video. And those salesy kind of videos, and we've all heard them, they're kind of like, how would it feel to quit your 9 to 5? Or how would it feel to make $900 a day? Or how would it feel to make 10K this month? Like, it sounds exciting and it's awesome, but then again, there's not a lot of value in it. So that's more of a sales marketing video, okay? So a value-driven video would be, again, the attraction marketing, where you're giving advice or help or tips and tricks, educating people. That's what you want to do here on TikTok. Again, if you're not going to dance around, those of you who don't want to do the lip singing ones, okay? Or again, you don't have a lot of traction, you need to start giving value. And that's what worked for me. And that's why I share it with all of you. Okay. So definitely one of the things is attraction marketing. I had to switch and learn how to do that. I was doing sales marketing for like 4 to 5 months and I wasn't getting any sales. I didn't know what I didn't know, right? Because my program just taught me hit the pain points, which is, I get it, very awesome. But, I thought my message was very clear. But again, I was just kind of blending in with the other sea of digital marketers, and I wasn't standing out. So I had to learn how to do that. And that's why I'm here. Hey there, Digital Life. Nice to see you. Okay, you responded to my message. Okay, honey, I'll listen to it in a little bit. Hey, Dina, thank you guys for coming in and sharing the live. I really appreciate it. So yeah, I was struggling because I was doing so much SNES. I was struggling because I was just doing sales marketing. I didn't know that I should be helping my audience and serving them first. When we start thinking of building those relationships really over the revenue that we all wish we had yesterday, you got to slow it down, guys. Okay, it's not a get rich overnight. I promise you. Yes, some people do really well really quickly. It's a very few and far between, though. I'll tell you that in this industry. It's a tough industry, guys. Okay. Not a dream crusher, but you do have to do the work, okay? And the work is these 6 things. So again, attraction marketing, we can go into it if you want to, but I'll ask. 2, making sure you know how to optimize everything. So what is optimization? Optimization means, is it effective? Is it efficient? Is my content reaching my target market? So remember, Darren, if you're still here, I showed you, I don't have a ton of followers, but I'm efficient and I'm effective and I'm reaching my target market. And that's what I want. I don't care about the vanity metrics because I don't want the random Joe and Lisa and all the people all over the world that aren't into digital marketing following me. That's why I don't do grow rooms and follow trains. I want it to be the algorithm trained to what I'm about. So now when I'm reaching my target market, who do you think wants to buy? They do, okay? So that's why I don't mind if I don't have a ton of followers. But what I like is that I'm getting the views, I'm getting the watch time, and I'm getting the engagement. And we're gonna go into a little bit of that today, because that's part of the analytics that really show you that you're on the right track, right? So we did 2 things already. 1, traction marketing, knowing how to optimize everything, okay? That's important. Thank you for the follow, you guys, and thank you for the love. I have a lot of value I can offer. Awesome. That's what you want, Kelly. That's definitely what you want for sure. Okay, and thank you for the gifts, Nez. So yes, attraction marketing, knowing how to optimize, knowing how to do good SEO. Okay, a lot of you don't know what that is. Put a 1 in the comments if you don't know what SEO is. Okay, put a 2 if you do. If you don't know what it is, put a 1. If you do know what SEO stands for, put a 2, or just tell me what it stands for. I want to know who's paying attention. 2. Okay, yes, Rob knows what it is. 1. Okay, I appreciate my participation, you guys. Thank you so much. So yeah, SEO, search engine optimization. Okay, and people are like, what? That's crazy. I don't know what you're talking about. When you're on TikTok, okay, like I said, if you remember from a minute ago, TikTok is a search engine. You guys heard of Google, right? Yeah. So it's like Google. People come and they're searching for things, and they're searching mostly for ways to help themselves. That's what they're searching for. How to make money online, how to start an online business, right? So when you can understand how to make your content searchable, meaning like you can get found, that's what we want. We want to be landing on the For You page. But if you don't have that SEO that's on point, okay, and SEO includes like proper hashtags, proper keywords, the words coming out of your mouth on camera, like all these things play a role. Even that little description before you post, right? It's kind of what the video is about. That's important. So TikTok has its own little algorithm, meaning it speaks to itself, or even on the internet. If you don't have that proper digital kind of language, TikTok doesn't know what you're talking about. So it just pushes your video to the side. And then you're kind of stuck in 200 views. Okay, so knowing how to do proper SEO, knowing how to do proper hashtags, not just 20,000, whatever you feel like throwing in there. I see so many people like they throw in like 20 different hashtags. Okay. Remember I said TikTok needs to know what you're talking about. So we try to keep it really easy. So if people throw in like 20 different hashtags that are all over the place, TikTok's now confused. They're like, I think she's talking about making money online, but then she talked about being over 40, and then she talked about quitting her 9-to-5, and then it's like financial freedom. Like, it's all over the place. So your video may get kind of pushed to the side. Well, 1, it's not original content because everyone's talking the same way. But we can get into that. But 2, again, the algorithm's like, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what she's talking about. So what happens is this. Let me bring up a video. When you're not, when you don't have proper SEO, guys, okay, it's very common for your video to say something like this at the top of your video. I would say wait a couple days, okay, but most likely all of you have something like this. Hi, David, nice to see you, honey. Thanks for coming in. Hi, buddies, I see you guys. Thank you. So when you're not indexed or categorized, and this is not good SEO there. Let me show you one. Let's find one that was indexed. Okay. I've done my SEO to the point that I'm now searchable. I know how to get found on TikTok because my video has been indexed, okay? And this is one part of having good SEO, because if you're not indexed, it's not as easy for people to find you. That's what we want you to learn, is learning how to do that. And I do teach you guys how to do that. So not right now, but later, go to my link here at the top. It's my Stan Store. Click on the first link. There's a YouTube one too, but click on the first link. It takes you to my Stan Store. Okay, this is just a place to host my digital products. But what I want you to do is go down to free resources. I give you a whole, basically step-by-step guide and a video on how I make a video every single day and how I get my videos indexed, okay? Again, so that I'm searchable, people can find me, and most likely I'm reaching my target market, okay? When you're reaching your target market, people are gonna generally watch you longer because they're like, oh, I need this, okay? So if you are, and that's one thing we know triggers the algorithm is watch time, and we're gonna go into that a little bit too, and we're gonna go into analytics. But I'm just kind of explaining what SEO looks like, okay? So when you're searchable, you're much easier to find, okay? Is there any questions on that? Let me know in the comments if there's any questions on that, and I'll try to answer it. But definitely knowing how to do that is important, and I didn't know how to do that with the programs that I had. It kind of just said, post 3 times a day and kind of hope and pray that you go viral. And honestly, I don't want to go viral, like I said, and I would definitely not do grow rooms, guys, because you are training the algorithm to have anyone like your stuff. And again, I get it. People do it to get to their 1,000 views, or what is it, 1,000? Is it 1,000 followers and you get a clickable link? I understand why you do that, but now you have to retrain the algorithm to people who actually want to start an online business, and that might take time. Okay, what's your Stan Store, Amy? I should do the same on mine. My Stan Store is just Uplift with Amy, but this is how you get to it, okay? So you would click on that link there, right? Here on the top of my TikTok, and it goes straight to my Stan Store. It's just Uplift with Amy, but the actual URL would be, if that's what you're interested in, it would be, Stan Store Uplift with Amy. That's a lot to type in. That's why I'm like, just go to my link, okay, and click it, and it'll take you here. And I want you to scroll down to free resources, okay? So there's 4 things there. You guys can grab all of them. But the one to really grab, honestly, right now, today, is this one, the checklist, the SEO checklist. So I give you a step-by-step process and actually how to make a video. I walk you through it, okay? So that's a really good one to grab because you want your videos to be indexed, okay, right? You want your videos to have some kind of category, and it should be what you're talking about, okay? Because that's important. If you're not getting indexed, most likely you have, again, find related content. It's not terrible. I'm not going to say it's wrong. It's just, it's better when you're indexed because you're going to gain more traction faster, okay? So I want you guys also to, let's look at our analytics for a minute. You said hashtags, descriptions, and what? Oh, the keywords coming out of your mouth on camera. So I definitely share this in that training that I give you guys for free. But SEO is important in the fact that it needs to be, one, what's coming out of your mouth on camera, okay? You got to be saying those keywords. And these keywords are what people are searching for. I'm not going to get into the crazy SEO because there's a step-by-step process in this, but it's really critical that you know how to do it so that you can stand out from everybody else, okay? I would say SEO is really, okay, with the 6 things we're going to still go into, I got a little off tangent, but definitely knowing the attraction marketing, knowing the optimization, and the SEO. That's the 3rd thing that's really important. Remember I said there's 6 things that change the game for me? The attraction marketing, SEO, optimization, knowing how to work with the algorithm, of course, the CTAs, that would be the 5th thing, and then the 6th thing is having a really good hook. That's what we call the content creation 6-pack. And I do go over that quite often. Yeah, okay, let me see what's going over. Is the Stan Store working now, Amy? Yes, Stan Store is working on, what was it, Monday? Sorry, I wasn't here yesterday, guys, because I was working on my Mop AI, which we can go into if anyone has a question. But I needed to work on some stuff. And Monday, my link wasn't working on TikTok here. It just was gone. It wasn't there. But it's fine now. So you guys, it definitely works. So we're happy that that's working now. But yeah, so knowing these things is really important, okay? Did you guys know this before? Let me know in the comments if you've ever, if you were taught this in your program that you have, because I have a feeling you didn't or you weren't. Try to go in now. Oh, is it not working right now for you, Kathy? It should be fine. It might just be on your end. Let's see. Let's practice here. It was totally surprising. Okay, I think you meant the SEO part. Here's my link. Let's just click on it. And I go, it's the first one. TikTok's kind of changed their thing now. As far as, yeah, it's there. It totally works. So Kathy, it might just be on your end. I'm not really sure. But yeah. So, nope, you didn't know. Yeah. Hi, Frankie. How are you? Nice to see you. Good morning, or good afternoon, and good evening, I think. Okay, I'll try again. Yeah, Kathy, check again. It should be fine. It's working for me. Do you need the AI tool if you have the Legacy Builder? Okay, I'm going to tell you guys this, okay, and full transparency, okay? The Mop AI that's available now to purchase is great if you want like a business in a box. However, I'm not going to tell you that it's perfect for finding, and I didn't know, okay, until recently, because I've been playing with the software. It's not as effective for finding just the random person, okay, that might want to start a business online. It's better business to business, okay? So it's an awesome product. I absolutely love it. But for the average person who just wants to resell their courses, I wouldn't recommend Mop AI as far as just like reselling the course to the people you're finding. It does work, okay, but it's not going to be as effective because it's got to find those people, and everything that it looks for is public domain, okay, but maybe those stay-at-home moms aren't putting their information out there that they're a stay-at-home mom and wanting to start an online business. So yes, it will find them. It does work, but it's not going to be as effective, I think, as content creation when you are just promoting yourself here, okay? However, it does work for that. But what I really want you to think about is it works better business to business. So I always use the dog walker as an example, okay? Because let's say you're the dog walker and you need dogs, but it's kind of hard to find all the people who own dogs using the AI, because they would again have to say voluntarily on the internet, I'm a dog owner and I love walking my dog on the beach. And yes, it can find those people for sure, but it's a little bit few and far between as I've been working with the software. So this is what I say for the dog walker. Again, you have to think this applies to different areas, but this is what I'm saying. So you're not really per se going to find the average person who owns a dog. I would rather you target the veterinarian, the people who work with dogs, the groomers, right? They work with animals. The shelters. Do you see the difference? So that's business to business. That's how the AI works most effectively, okay? Yes, it can work, again, the stay-at-home mom or the retired guy in Miami for sure, but it's going to be a little less effective, okay? So that's why I'm like, I just want to be fully transparent that it works best, most effectively when you're business to business. Because why I say that is because the AI needs to find the data, or it needs to be able to crawl through the internet, and it has to find that information. And if that information isn't volunteered up, whether it be on a website or a blog or in your social medias, it might be harder to find those people who want to start selling online or start an online business. Do you know what I mean? So again, it does work. I'm not going to say it doesn't. You can definitely search for people, but it's a little more effective when you're thinking business to business. Okay, does that make sense? So if you were thinking about selling it to courses, to coaches, or in other influencers, something like that, like a lot of you have these Live Good products, right? I would be using the Mop AI to find the influencer that could possibly get it in their hands and promote it for me. If you're not a big, you don't have a huge presence or something on social media, that's how that works. So that's kind of a business to influencer, but that influencer has like a pretty strong online presence. Okay, does that make sense, guys? Hi, Rebecca. Thank you, honey. I see you. Thank you for coming in. So finding other businesses to sell the tool or to find leads for. Yeah, I would say it works a little better for that. Okay, but again, you can. So I would say, and you hear my son's alarm. Hopefully he'll get up. Okay, good. He got it. What I want to tell you is if you want to know more about the Mop AI, because I'm not really going into it at depth, why don't you come tomorrow to our live demonstration? We're going to do it tomorrow. So again, if you want to learn about Mop AI, click on my link here. It goes to my Stan Store. The second item would be the webinar tomorrow. It's from 2 to 4 p.m. Okay, it's totally free. You can go check it out. We'll show you a live demo on how it works so you can ask questions, okay, and see how it can work for you. If you just want to go check it out right now, okay, what I want to show you is this. Click on it, okay, because it will, I do a little video here, but that's just kind of promotional. Put your name and email in, and what I want to show you is you can actually go mess around on the website right now. Okay, or after my live. You can watch this video here. They give you a demo here, but it does search for, again, people. So it does work, okay? But again, those people have to volunteer the information up on the internet, and that might be harder to find. It really works well, again, with company search or business search. I did it with my accountant, and I got a ton of leads for him. It was awesome. You can find other businesses that are already established, and here's the influencer search, and coming is the Facebook. So that's going to be good. And guys, there is a little bot. I call him the Mop bot. Let me pull this up. Oh, and I would do this too. Give it a minute. See how it loaded so slow? Give it a minute. You're going to get a ebook here. Okay. So you can download this ebook for free. Okay. So do that, but give it a second to load. I don't know why it loads. It might be my internet, but it takes a minute to load. But go here to the Mop bot. Okay. This is our AI bot. You can ask it anything you want. So go and ask it, how can it work for me in my digital marketing business? So if you're like a digital marketing agency and you're working for helping other people, absolutely it works. Okay. But maybe go ask it and see how it can, and see what it tells you about selling courses. You know, I'd like to see too. I haven't done that yet, but it's there, guys. You can ask the Mop bot anything. All right. It's there. It's trained well. It knows what the program and the software is about. It will help you. Okay. So Mop AI, I would say, is really geared towards that business-minded person, someone who wants to be a digital marketer, not just, you know, creating content every day, but like understands that, you know, they can help other businesses find leads. Okay, so that's really what it is. It's a lead generating software. What's a lead? A lead is a customer. A lead is an email. A lead is a phone number. Okay. It can generate these people or leads, whether business or people or influencers, like I showed you, and it will you'll be able to nurture those leads. So the AI is connected on the back end, and I'm probably losing a ton of people, but the AI software generates the people and the leads, all the customers. And then there's a back end, which is called the CRM. And that CRM is customer relation management. And I know people are like, what? Just think texting, emails, scheduling, phone calls. That's what that back end does. So if you wanted to nurture those leads, like you get a list of all the chiropractors, right? And now that AI will keep sending them emails and texts and phone numbers or phone calls. And that's what that's for, that back end. Okay, so there's a price to it, and you definitely can resell the software. It's awesome. But that's why I say come to the Mop AI webinar tomorrow so you can learn about it yourself. Jump on my website there and just play around with the Mop bot. Ask it questions, okay? Because it can probably do a better job than answering for me. But I do know it enough that like I was doing it to find, like I said, I used it to find leads for my accountant. Okay, he has a really beautiful website, so the AI could read it really, really well, and then it connected to, I didn't connect the CRM, but I was able to generate leads for him. And I could see the kind of emails that could go out to his prospects if I wanted to do that. Again, I was just kind of messing around. He might even get the software for himself. Hey there, nice to see you all. Thank you for the love, you guys. I really appreciate it. Okay, can you repeat those 6 points again? Yeah, let's bring it up. Let's bring it up, okay? Because I love Mop AI, guys. It's a newer product. It just launched, but come to the webinar tomorrow if you really want to ask questions about that, because I think you'll get your questions answered. And just check out the website itself. There's a lot there, because I want to keep going on about the content creation. And I know we had people asking. Okay, because that's kind of what my jam is, right? My baby is this. And you guys have seen my drawing before. Okay, and we know somebody was like, that's offensive. I was like, really? If you're offended by this diagram, then look away, okay? But if you understand, if you're a fitness enthusiast, you understand that having a strong core is important, right? For your overall fitness, for your overall health. Well, same with content creation. You need to have a strong core, and the basics are this. If you want, you can take a screen grab. Attraction marketing, which we went into, knowing how to optimize everything, and that SEO, these kind of go together. Okay, is it effective? Is it efficient? Are you reaching your target market? Probably not. If you're only in 200 views, you don't know how to do proper SEO, search engine optimization. Are you working with the algorithm? Okay, there's some points here. Like, I will go over this a little bit today, but you want to know that these user engagement signals, you should know that comments are weighted really high, shares are very high, watch time and completion rate, rewatch is also very high, and velocity, like how fast someone comments. This is important. When you know how to work with the algorithm and you know what user engagement signals are going to help push your video out, you better know how to make content around this, because you're not going to be able to be seen and you're going to get stuck in 200 views again, and we don't want that. So knowing this is really important, knowing how to work with it, and I just showed you a little bit. The CTAs, these call to actions, we want to make sure people are commenting on our videos, because, like, again, I just did it fast, but comments are are high. I wouldn't say they're very high, but they're high. The more people you have commenting on your videos, let's find one here. Okay, you want a lot of comments, because comments are going to push out your video, right? This video, guys, still gets views. I'm at what, like almost 10,000? And this is from like 8 months ago. It's still getting comments like almost every day, right? So I like to show more data in a minute. I'll do that in a minute. But this is why comments are important. So we want to make sure that our CTAs, our call to actions, are like comment ready, comment now, comment yes. Because, and I know Michelle, I think, says, have an actionable word. I like that. Make people do something. Because if they're not commenting and you just go, click the link in my bio, like, now you've just lost that opportunity to have that user engagement signal help push your video out. Does that make sense, guys? So definitely have people comment under your video. Otherwise, it's kind of, you've just wasted a great opportunity, okay? And thank you all for coming in. I'll come back to my thing. So, or my hooks. I'll come back to my comments in a second. So those are the 6 things, and the hooks, you got to have a really, really good hook, guys, okay? It can't just be like, hey, it's Amy, it's Wednesday, and I just wanted to talk to you guys about something. They're gone. And I always use that example because I see so many of that. Like, hey, it's Jason, like people introducing themselves. Like, guys, don't do that, okay? If you have a ton of followers and you have, again, that traction, my favorite word, you can do that. Okay, but if you don't have that yet, and again, you don't have a lot of followers, you're not getting engagement, nobody's watching your videos, you got to start off strong, okay? You can introduce yourself later, like after a couple sentences, but you want to have that really good hook, like a very compelling, it should be kind of problem, solution type of hook, or very bold statement. So let's look at one of mine here. Like this one, I always have a verbal hook, which I say out of my mouth, but I always have an on-screen hook, like struggling with digital products, here's the fix, okay? Or struggling to sell your digital products. That's a hook. Let's bring it back up. Problem, solution. That's the kind of hook you want to have on your screen, and also saying elements of that coming out of your mouth on camera. Okay, so let's see. Stop over niching. Reach more people with this strategy. Okay, this is a more like a bold statement. Okay, but that's important. So my target market isn't so much helping people make money online right now, which I'm actually thinking I'm moving towards a little bit because I get a lot of people, beginners, reaching out to me. So I'm going to be offering a course pretty soon. It might be mine, it might be someone else's. I have one in mind that I really like that teaches a lot of value. MOP is amazing. It's the program that I started with actually, no, that's not true. I started with Roadmap, and I loved Roadmap, but I didn't know my passions. I didn't know what I wanted to monetize with. Then I found Legacy, awesome, again, but I was just blending in. I wasn't standing out. But Mastering Online Profit, it was the one that really helped the struggling digital marketer. That's what I love, and that's where I feel most people struggle. But I also am getting a lot of people that want a place just to start. So again, I think Legacy's fine if you want to get your feet wet, but I find there's a lot of value in these other courses too. And the one I'm really thinking about right now for y'all is DWA. So if you're someone that's new and you haven't started digital marketing, I do think DWA would probably be the way to start because it has so much education in there, okay? I know a lot of people love whatever you love. Again, I'm not here to bash any program. Do what works for you, okay? I just know I'm getting a lot of beginners, and I know that it's important to offer so much value. So for me, what resonates right now is like MOP and DWA, and of course MOP AI. But I think MOP AI is a different ballgame. So if you're big time and you're ready to go scale and you understand marketing and you're ready to like maybe not make content, but get into a space that's just going to take off, AI is definitely way to go for sure. I'm staying in it, man. I'm not going anywhere with the AI. I just know that a lot of my audience is not quite ready for that. Okay, so thank you guys so much for coming in, and I appreciate you talking and hanging out with me. So are there any questions so far? Because I do want to go into a little bit of analytics, but feel free to ask a question. My husband, Tom the Mod, is on. He helps me answer questions, and definitely he can answer questions too. Okay, so Marlene, did you get the 6 points, honey? You got the 6 points. So again, the 6 points are if you're not making sales, or you haven't had a sale in 4 to 5 months, it's time to pivot. Okay, guys, it's time to grab the MOP program. So if you guys want to come and buy that program, you're more than welcome to. Let me know if you're interested, and tell me in the comments if you want me to talk about MOP, just the program itself, because I will share with you how to get into that, how to get into our mentorship group. Again, it's everything that changed the game for me, okay? And then I'm going to show you my analytics because I'm going to show you what that looks like. Can you go over some strong hooks? Yeah, we can do that. In fact, I did a hook training yesterday, and it's in my Stan store, you guys. So if you want, that's a perfect example. If you want to go grab this too, okay? I did a training on hooks. Okay, so again, go to the link at the top of my TikTok here. That first link is going to take you here, and here's my stop the scroll hook training. You guys can grab that. Okay, it's free. I go over a lot of it, and we can do it, or what are strong hooks and kind of what bad hooks look like. Okay, if you guys want to do that, should we do that, you guys? Should we go over hooks right now? Because we can do that. Kelly wants us to do some strong hook stuff. Are you guys into it? Hey, Angela, nice to see you, honey. And Karini, am I saying Karini? No, I'm not saying that. Kanri, I think. Am I saying that right? I'm sorry if I'm butchering it. I don't mean to. Let me bring up my hook training, and let's see if I can find it. Yeah, because I want to go over some strong hooks, okay? So, okay, hello, yes, Suzanne's like, yes, okay, we're going to do hooks. You guys ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Remember that? Why do we want a strong hook? Okay, again, guys, we only have like 1 second to get somebody's attention here on TikTok. If you don't have that traction, you don't have 10,000 followers, you got to start giving that, you got to stop their scroll, right? They're like this. They're going so fast, they don't even know. Okay, but again, the more people, if the stronger hook you have, okay, people are going to want to watch you longer, right? And we know, just quickly, I showed you that that user engagement signal. When people watch you longer, that watch time, it's going to help push your video out. So that's what you want. So a strong hook really is, again, part of that 6-pack, but it's really critical to help you get out of 200 views, because we want that long, when we get that longer watch time, it's going to help push your video out, and then you're going to get more views because you're going to be landing on the For You page as well. And just naturally, when you're on the For You page and it's your target market you're talking to, they naturally watch you longer. So it's kind of a win-win, right? So there are 4 types of hooks, okay? That's why I say the verbal hook, okay? The verbal hook is what you say out of your mouth, okay, on camera. The on-screen hook is another one. The on-screen hook would be what you put, hang on, like this. That's an on-screen hook. It should be like problem solution. We want both elements, something coming out of our mouth and something on the screen. That's an on-screen hook, okay? We also have something called a subhook, okay? That subhook is kind of that supporting statement or comment right after our hook that usually is like stick around longer or say something at that mark that's going to help them stick around longer, okay? And we're going to get into what good hooks are. I want to make sure we understand this. And then there's a visual hook. The visual hook is the movement, having something in your hand. It could be bold text on the screen, something that is engaging to the audience that doesn't need sound. That's a visual hook, okay? Yeah. Okay, can the on-screen hook be the same as the verbal hook? Yes, it can, but I think it's better if you switch it up a little bit. But elements of the same type, I think it's great. Use ChatGPT, guys. It's your best friend, okay? So we went over the 4 types of hooks. That's important. But let's do some bad hooks, okay? Hang on, we'll do some bad hooks first, and then we'll do some good ones. I have them here, okay? Again, all this is in my Stan Store, guys. You can go grab it, okay? Here's a generic and very weak hook, okay? This is what making money online is cool, and I'm going to show you how. Like, that's not good. Why? Because there's no urgency in it. There's no specific value. It sounds kind of casual. It's just not compelling, okay? Here's another one that's really boring, and this is kind of what I've said before. Hey guys, today I want to talk to you about making money online. No, why is that bad? Let me know why that one isn't good. Tell me in the comments. I just want to see what you think. Tell me if why this isn't good. Hey guys, today I just want to talk to you about making money online. Tell me why that's not a good hook. Yeah, it's boring. Chris Italiana. All right. Yeah, it's boring. Okay. It starts slow. It doesn't grab any attention, and people, they're scrolling right by because they've heard it a million times, right? Or like, I was thinking about making this video, there's no clear purpose. Okay. Now here's one that's overhyped and very unrealistic. You don't want to do this either, because we're trying to build know, like, and trust. Click this link and you're going to be rich overnight. I don't think people use that anyway, but it sounds kind of scammy. Okay. And I know a lot of us use that 900 a day. Some people, again, if you have that traction, it works for you, but I would try to stay away from income claims in my hook, just so you don't sound scammy, okay? Again, once you have that traction, you can probably throw up your income, but just make sure you're using a disclaimer so that you're in compliance with the FTC, okay? So we don't want that. And then here's one. I have a program that teaches you how to make money online, okay? Again, yeah, but it doesn't really explain why it's different or give a lot of value. It's kind of vague, okay? Again, people have heard it a million times, right? Or somebody's like, here's my opinion. Again, if you don't have traction, nobody's listening to you, okay? You're trying to stand out. You are new, you haven't made a sale, you are stuck, or you don't have those income claims, which again, I don't think you need, but I know a lot of people love them, and I will say they do work, but you got to have a disclaimer, okay? And then there's some people that are like, well, it might make you this is more of a CTA, but it might help you make money, but I'm not really sure. Like, nobody's going to say that. You sound so, confident, right? Okay. Is it still okay to share yes, you can share wins. Okay, guys, you just make sure you're in compliance, and you can, if you want, I would say income disclaimer, you can ask ChatGPT, okay? Tell them, ChatGPT, here's what I do, but I'd like an income disclaimer so that people, when I don't want to cover my butt, because if people see that they're not making that kind of money, it can be an issue. And the FTC is really cracking down on people. You got to have disclaimers saying, look, listen, results may vary. Okay. Just please be careful with that. All right. If you need one, you can reach out to me. I have one for you, but just use ChatGPT. It's not a problem. It's just a couple sentences that you put like after your hashtags. Okay. That's going to help you at least protect yourself. Okay. Because it's important that we are honest, and it's important that we sell with integrity. And that's something I really pride myself with, because I don't want my audience getting this kind of net impression that they can make 30,000 in 10 days or in 10 weeks. You know what I mean? Like, yes, it's possible. Yes, definitely. But generally most people don't. Okay. It takes time, guys. This is not a get rich overnight. Okay. If you have that incredible personality and you're great on camera and you know how to talk to people and you have them in your hand, we know those types, right? You can do really, really well. Absolutely. But the average person, and I can say this from experience, that I work with a lot of people and I audit a lot of accounts, most people don't have that kind of it factor. Okay. So it's going to take a little time for you. Not that it's not possible, but just know that you got to stick with it. Don't give up, okay? Giving up is, I know, you're going to probably want to give up once a month. I think I read that somewhere and I'm like, yep, but stick with it, okay? The mindset is so important. That's so critical, okay? Hey, Suzanne, honey, thanks for coming back in. Hey, Karen, how are you? Nice to see you. Thank you for coming in. Yes, you need to be authentic yet fascinating. Yeah, I mean, it takes practice, guys, okay? And you got to bring your best self to the lens, okay? I don't mind that you might dress down and be casual. That's fine. But, if you've got like stains all over your shirt, it's kind of like you're trying to teach people how to make money online. Like, you got to have a good impression, okay? No, you don't have to be driving a fancy car in your fancy house, but bring your best self, bring your church self. You know what I mean? Bring that self. That's what's going to come better and shine through better on the camera. Just, that's what I'm saying. Again, be yourself, but bring your best self, right? Does that make sense? Okay, let's go into some better hooks, okay? These are ones that, okay, this is a good one. This is for those, I think, that are trying to build money online. You'll never build wealth online if you keep doing this, okay? That's a good one because it challenges people's current approach to making money online. They're kind of curious about maybe what they're doing wrong. That's a good one. And you guys can use these. Again, they're in my Stan store. Here's another one. Making money online isn't about luck. It's about having a system. Here's how. Okay. I haven't mentioned anything about how much I made. I'm just saying, like, it's not about luck. You're being transparent, right? But if you have a good system, I know we all love our automated system. Here's how, and we're going to tell you. And so then the body of our script, or the body of what we're talking about, is going to explain a little bit of that. Okay. It positions your program as a proven system rather than a gamble. And we like that. Okay. Again, we want to stand out, guys. We don't want to keep saying the same thing that everybody else is saying, right? Here's another one. This is why most people fail at making money online. Don't let this be you. Right? That's a good one. Why? Because it plays on a little bit of a fear of failure while hinting at the solution. That's a good one too. You guys can use these, okay? Thank you guys so much for coming in. Yeah, shirt stains. I know, but you know what I mean? Like, try to be the best self you can. I'm not saying you have to be, super fancy, but again, I like that. The church self, you kind of get dressed up and, maybe you do your hair and you don't have to do a ton of makeup. I don't even have nails. I don't wear earrings. I don't wear a lot of lipstick or anything like that, but I try to bring my best self, right? Okay. Here's another good hook. If you're not making money online yet, it's not your fault. Here's what you're missing. That's a good one. And I would use that a lot, guys. I would use something like, listen, you don't suck at digital marketing. and here's why. And people like that because it's like, that's kind of how we feel. We're like, God, I must really suck at this because I'm not making any money, right? When we start approaching our hooks with really better wording and language, and again, words that sell is actually a really good thing. There's a book on that. But this is again, taps into the frustration, right? If you're not making money online, it's not your fault. So again, it takes that pressure, like, oh, good, I'm not alone, right? Making them feel like they're not alone. That's good. And then you tell them, here's what you're missing. And then you get into the program. Are you guys liking this? Put a 1 in the comments if this is helpful to you, because this is what I needed. I didn't learn all this because honestly, you guys, where I got all this, and I'll tell you, is from Mastering Online Profit. This program has an amazing AI inside, like a ChatGPT in the program. It's called the Hook Master and the Script Master. So it will generate hooks like this for you, okay? It's one of the perks of buying Mastering Online Profit, which I didn't even tell you the price yet. Do you see how much value I'm giving, guys? This is what you do. This is how you get followers. This is how you get people to buy from you. You teach them things. If you don't know it, teach it yourself to yourself first, and then do a live about it, right? You got to put a little effort, guys, okay? You got to learn how to stand out. But yes, I created these like pretty much yesterday, and they're awesome. And I got them from my Script Master and my Hook Master within the Mastering Online Profit program. Fantastic program, guys. It will change the game for you. Okay. All right. Good. I'm glad you're liking it. Thank you for the love and the follows. Okay. Here's another one. Imagine making money while you sleep. Here's how the wealthy do it. Okay. It triggers that dream of passive income and financial freedom. We're not mentioning any kind of income claims, but we're just kind of getting people like, oh, this is awesome. Yeah, I want to stop and listen, right? Here's another one. Most people think they're building wealth online, but they're doing it all wrong. Okay, so you're going to be, well, one, it's controversial, which is good. We like controversy, but it also builds curiosity. Like, wait, maybe I'm doing the wrong program, right? And they might want to watch and click and go, oh my God, yeah, I need this, right? Making money online is easy if you follow this exact process. Okay, that's great for you legacy builder people or DWA or selling with confidence, right? Something beginner friendly. It's a bold statement, but there's a call to action in it. Okay, also good. Yeah. Very, very good. So I got a couple more. If you're not making money yet, it's because you're missing this step. Okay, again, problem solution. We like that. We like the bold statement. We like it when it builds curiosity. We like a little controversy. All very good. Again, all of this is in the Mastering Online Profit program. If you guys want to get it, I'll show you. Okay. There's a lot here. I'll just do one more. Okay. Want to build generational wealth? Stop trading time for money. Here's a better way. Okay. So it's kind of future focused, but it's building authority. That's what we like. Okay. You'll never hit 6 figures online if you keep doing this. And people are like, oh my gosh, what? And you're going to tell them whatever it is that you found that was beneficial from your program. Do you guys see how these work? It's not the like, hey, you want to quit your 9-to-5 job? Like those have been overused 1.5 million times. You want to be making content or having your hooks be something original, very catchy, problem solution, maybe a bold statement, because when people come here, again, they're looking for ways to help themselves. So when you can position yourself as someone that can help them either with creating money online, selling their digital products, starting an online business, that's what they want. But that hook has to grab their attention, right? Okay. Are you guys interested in getting Mastering Online Profit? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. Would you be interested in purchasing a program that taught you these 6 things? Okay, remember the 6 things are this. This is what's going to help you get out of 200 view jail. Okay, you got to learn these 6 things. Without these 6 things, you are not moving forward. Your business is failing. Okay, so if you're interested in purchasing Mastering Online Profit, let me know because I'm going to show you. But I want to know who's really interested. Get it now, Kathy. Yes, possibly. Yes, Jessica. Okay. Yes, I got those in MOP. Absolutely. Did you mark? Oh gosh, I'm saying it again. Karini. Oh God, why am I butchering that? I'm sorry. You know I'm talking to you, honey. Thank you so much. All right, here's what you do. You guys, you go to the link at the top of my TikTok, right? We all know how to get there. It's a clickable link. It's the very, very first one. Okay. The first one, the second one takes you to my YouTube, but the first one takes you to my Stan Store. The 4th item down, okay, or sorry, the third item down is the program. It's $397, guys. Okay. But I want to show you, put your name and email in. Of course, you can read about it there. Okay. You say, I want this. You're not buying it yet. Just watch. Okay. You put your name and email in. Come on, click. There we go. And here's here is the sales page. Okay, this is John. He's our mentor. He's the one who taught me everything I know and how I started making sales and how I've sold over 70 programs because I know how to master those 6 items. It is $397. If you kind of want to watch a video about it, you can watch it there. But this is what I want to show you. Definitely go down and watch the testimonials for sure. That's a testimonial video. But right here, I want to show you guys, there is a payment plan, okay? If you want a payment plan, you can do that. It's 3 payments of $132 each, okay? So that's it. There's no monthly fee. It's just $132 for 3 months, all right? And what's cool about Mastering Online Profit is you get what's called an affiliate link. And your affiliate link is just at the top of your browser. Okay, mine's different than yours, but yours is going to be a bunch of letters and numbers unique to you. And when you have that link, you could put it in your Stan Store, you could put it in your Beacon. Some of you have, let's see, some of you have Legacy. Let's see if I can find. You could probably, I know you could put it in a newsletter because it's just a link. So when people click on it, they're going to go to this page. And when they buy from you, you're going to make 80% of that. So 80% of $397 is $317. That's your take home. Okay, if you want to resell the program, because guys, most people struggle. Most people here online are not getting this. And that's why I love Mop, because it's what taught me how to get out of that slump. It taught me how to get views. It taught me how to, like some of my views, guys, like that one. Okay, yeah, Kathy, it's awesome that there's three payments now. This video here, I was sharing how to get, and look, it's like 12.5 thousand views. I was sharing with legacy people how to put more products into their campaign, right? This is what we teach you. We teach you how to have a strategy so that you aren't just stuck in 200 views, right? We teach you kind of how to become like a mentor, right? Again, you don't have to be, but this is what's going to build your know, like, and trust really well, right? We teach you how to have good covers, and we teach you how to have good hooks like we just went over today, right? So the program itself, again, taught me how to make that content that converts. And that's what I'm here to share with you guys, okay? It is an amazing program. Suzanne, you have it. I know. It's so good. So some of you guys were like, but let me see where that... So all of that training that I did with you just now, let me pull up the actual course because I want to show you, or the program. And you guys, you do get a free community when you buy Mastering Online Profit. You get a community that comes with it, and you can have discussions, and there's trainings, and there's replays, and there's a calendar of events. It's kind of like school, like a lot of us know school, right? So that all that training that I did today, all the hook training and stuff, it came from this, it's still logging in, but it came from this Mop program. Okay, so this is what it looks like. So when you're inside, you guys have modules, just like any other program. Okay, but down here, so you can see I finished a lot of it, most of it. Where is it? I think it's module 12. Is it there? Yeah, okay, I've been using it. So we have the Hook Master and the Script Master. So this is trained to the digital marketer. So again, it's like a GPT. It hooks up with your Chat GPT so that you can create the exact hooks and scripts that I went over today, okay? So honestly, I think that's a really good selling point just for Mop AI, or Mop in general. It's not, there is the AI component with the, you know, how it creates script for you. It's like your own GPT. It's been trained for months for the digital marketer. So it's not going to be the generic GPT where it's like, how would it feel to make 900 a day? It's going to give you the hooks that I just did today with you. You guys like those hooks today, right? Yeah, you like those hooks? Because that's what I use that. I use the Mop GPT, which is our script master and our hook master. So you can just create amazing hooks, right? Honestly, what I would do, it's like what I did today. I made a nice little training, okay, it didn't take me long. I created a PDF, and then I added that to my Stan Store so that all of you can have it. But now you can take it or make your own and add it to your Stan Store or your Beacons or your Legacy. I don't really care. Put it in a newsletter because your audience needs help creating good scripts or creating good hooks too, right? We're all trying to help get out of 200 views, guys. Having a good hook is what's going to keep you out of that 200 views, is going to get your longer watch time. And we didn't even do the analytics like I was going to show you. Yeah, it's 3 payments, guys, at $132. It's not that much, honestly. It's probably one of the least expensive programs out there, right? $397, that's not a lot considering most people pay $900 or $500. Again, this program is what got me out of that 200 views, because I was able to, one, learn how to do that proper SEO, that search engine optimization. I'm being found now. People will type my name in. This is what's so cool. I'll do a little bit of my analytics, okay? Guys, because I bought Mastering Online Profit, I know how to do this now. Okay, let's find one that is pretty cool. I think maybe this one. Well, we'll do this one, okay? When you look at your video, okay, I've lost the indexing because it's been a few days or weeks, okay? It will fall away. It's natural. It doesn't stay for long. Unless you've had a ton of comments and you have a ton of followers. That indexing will stay longer. But what I want you to do is go down to your more data, or it might say more insights, right? You do want to look at your watch time. You want a watch time, guys, that's more than 5 seconds. Most of you have probably 5 seconds and then everybody just stops watching, right? Like I showed you, remember the user engagement signals? Watch time is really important, right? So if they're not watching very long, they're falling right off at 5 seconds, you're not going to get your video pushed out. Okay, so you want to start looking at your data and seeing that you're getting a longer watch time. Okay, but this is what I wanted to show you down here is you can look at search queries. Okay, so you can see your traffic sources. Like I do see that I'm on the For You page, but if you find you're not indexed, but you do want to see if people are finding you, people are typing my name in now because I've made a name for myself. I am now a brand. I am Uplift with Amy. It's easy to spell. I haven't pigeonholed myself into daily pay or anything like that. I've made kind of more of an umbrella type name for me because I know that I can be Uplift with your finances, Uplift with your digital products, Uplift with your coaching, whatever it is I choose to do. Okay, but people remember that. It's easy to spell. It's 3 words. But, this is now what's happening because I learned from this program how to become an actual, brand and, start promoting myself and start helping people. And when I started helping people is when everything changed for me. I started learning how to stand out. And that's why most of you don't do well in the digital product space, because you're blending in. Okay, you're struggling because you're not standing out. You don't know how to do the attraction marketing. You're just kind of like pushing a program. You're selling every day. People are not here to be sold to. They're here to find value. So we teach you how to give that value. Just like I did today. I said, go grab my hook training. Okay, I learned all that I got it off the GPT. It wasn't hard, but it's trained for you for that, right? When you can create things like that, in fact, that's a strategy. When you make something free, okay, create a video around that product that you created quickly. Again, it's a good product. It's not just something random, but use a little bit of your knowledge, use your GPT, use the Script Master and Hook Master and Mop, okay? Create a little PDF. Now make a video around that PDF, okay? And you're gonna be like, I can help you create the best hooks, right? And people are like, oh my God, thank you. Listen, it's in my Stand Store, or listen, it's in my automated email campaign. You say type ready, and they'll type ready, and they're like, oh, that's awesome, thank you. And then you say, okay, now go to the link in my bio in the comments, so we know that we're getting that engagement. They'll go click on the link. It'll either go to your capture page or your beacons or your Stand Store, whatever you have. And then you give them that product and they're going to be like, oh my God, thank you so much. I love that, Kathy. I remember you because you gave me this amazing hook training that totally helped me understand what I was doing wrong. And now I get it. Okay. Who do you think they're going to buy from when Kathy's like, listen, I have an awesome program for you guys. I've been learning and I want to share it. Okay. Kathy's standing out now because Kathy's given away free stuff. Kathy's been helping people. And then they're like, oh my God, I remember Kathy. She was amazing. She's built her know, like, and trust really, really well. Okay. Because she's been helping people along the way. She's become a resource for people. That's what Mastering Online Profit teaches you. It teaches you how to be that person of authority. It teaches you how to build that know, like, and trust rather than just pushing a one-off course, okay? These strategies can be used to sell any program you have, okay? Because it really is the foundational strategies of good online marketing. Okay, because good online marketing is not just posting about the product every day or hitting pain points every day. Show people that you actually know something. Show people that you know how to work with the algorithm. People will appreciate that you know these things, because when you're not learning it in the programs you have, unfortunately, again, you're just blending in. We teach you how to stand out. We teach you these strategies so that you can use these strategies to promote any product you have. That's what it's for. It's a toolkit. It's a complementary piece. Very inexpensive. It's the product that works for most. There is a 90-day money-back guarantee, but you have to show that you followed the program and that you posted every single day. Okay, so there are conditions. Okay? Yeah, is anyone interested in doing this today? Let me know in the comments. If you buy today from me, you have me as your coach, okay? I'm not going to leave you dry. I'm not going to leave you hanging. I will do a one-on-one with you. I don't mind. That's part of my little sales value proposition for you. You will be in the Mastering Online Profit program. You will have the community at your disposal. You can ask questions. You'll have replays. You'll have training. You will learn everything about Mop AI if you want to go that route. We are teaching everybody there as well. Okay, so this is the program, guys. This is the one that got me out of that 200 views. It got me to a place where I have sold a lot of programs. And yes, I can use my skills to sell other programs. However, I like this program because I know this one is in high demand. I know that people struggle, right? That's why you're here. That's why I'm in your feed, because you're a struggling digital marketer. Without this program, you're not going to be able to sell the program you have, because you haven't had a sale already. That's what I'm saying. You need this one to help sell that one, okay? Unless your program now is bringing in a ton more value and is teaching you real attraction marketing, unless your program is teaching you the SEO, then maybe you don't need it. But I have a feeling your programs aren't teaching you that, right? That's why you're not getting out of 200 views, because you didn't learn the foundational strategies of marketing. And unfortunately, there's some gaps in these courses that we buy. So Mastering Online Profit comes in and we fill those gaps. It's like the water in the jar of marbles, okay? It comes in and fills it all up so that you actually have a whole program, okay? And we see the gaps. That's why we created this course. We created this program because we see people struggling. 99% of you cannot resell a program. Just saying. There's a very few small percentage of six-figure earners up here, and they're awesome. We love them. Again, they're bringing in a ton of new people, but these new people don't have any traction. You're not learning how to stand out, okay? Again, if you're not going to dance around and sing and do those really entertaining videos, you got to start offering value, okay? Or if you're not going to have that really emotional connection with everybody, because a lot of us don't have a big sob story, or we're not really great at editing with the great music and just like, hey, like some people are really good at that. If you're not good at that and you're the average person, you got to learn how to start offering value in your content. And that's what Mastering Online Profit teaches you. It teaches you how to offer value. And that's why we stand out from everybody else, because we're not just pushing a program every day. We're teaching you how to do TikTok tips. We're teaching you how to work with the algorithm. We teach you how to maybe build a brand. That's what we want. We want brand awareness so that people see you like they see me as Uplift with Amy. I'm not just the random course seller. Oh, Amy taught me how to edit this video, and Amy taught me how to, find a perfect sound, or whatever I've done in the past. As far as my TikTok tips, I learned from being in this program. I learned from, trial and error as far as my editing. And I'm like, oh, people need to know this. This is a great tip. People appreciate that. That's how I built traction in the beginning. I did TikTok tips. Yes, it's outside of the program as far as like selling, just the Mastering Online Profit itself, like teaching people how to make money online. But if you're selling legacy or you're selling with confidence, it's fine to stay in your niche, but teach about mindset, teach about TikTok tips, teach about things that are a little different, maybe not exactly the program, because you're trying to build that brand awareness. Okay. Do you know the difference between MOP and UBC? I don't know UBC. That's what Ultimate Branding Course. I don't have UBC. Oh, actually, no, I do. I have something. I'm outing myself. I did buy DWA, guys. Okay, I'm gonna be sharing it with you, and I believe UBC is in there. I'm not ready yet to promote it, but I do find this is the best one for beginners. Okay, I love Roadmap too, and I'll tell you the difference between why I like Roadmap and DWA. But I find Roadmap is really good for those who know what they want to do. Okay, so that's what I'll say there. But MOP, I know for sure, like I haven't gone through UBC yet, Marlene, but I do know that MOP is, I wouldn't say it's the best for the beginner. Okay, it's for to help the people who are struggling, the people who started a program, they started selling and they're like, can't sell it, or they're creating content, it's not converting. That's what MOP is for. Okay, I don't know UBC, like I said, but for somebody coming in just starting, I wanted a product that's going to help those beginners. So there's a little difference in that. Okay, so MOP is there to really, again, just like a toolkit, a supplemental course to get you out of that slump. Okay, because there's a lot of things missing in some of these programs, but I love a beginner type program for those beginning people. Okay, does that make sense, Marlene? Okay, good. Yeah. Thank you for coming in, guys. So I've been on for about an hour and 15 minutes. Guys, if you're going to get let me know in the comments, are you ready to buy Mastering Online Profit? Guys, it's so not that expensive. It's really inexpensive for what is out there. Most people spend $900, $600, whatever. This course is like, you can buy it for what did I say? $132, 3 times, for once a month for 3 months. It's really inexpensive, guys, to get the strategies, to learn the 6 things that really will change the game for you. Again, there is a money back guarantee, so it's kind of a win-win. I don't see anybody losing out. Yeah, DWA is on fire right now. The Outdoorsman helps these people. Yeah, he's awesome. I work with Travis, Angela Giselle. She's talking about the Digital Outdoorsman. In fact, let's bring him up because he has created a platform for all of us, like a really nice, safe platform. Is it in here? Oh, I don't have it. I'll have to show it to you guys later. I don't think I have it because I don't want you to do it wrong. Because he has a lot of fakers, and I believe it's the.digital outdoorsman, but I'll bring it up later. But anyway, I'll show you guys maybe. I'm not going to be live tomorrow, maybe Friday. But if you want to look him up, the Digital Outdoorsman. He's created a platform called Home, a community. He's created a community called Home, and it's on School. And what we've done there is just kind of created a safe place. It's only $5 a month. It's awesome. In fact, if you guys want to be in that, just DM me or email me and I'll get you hooked up, okay? But I am teaching over there. So I'm a professor there, which is kind of cool. I'm teaching their content creation, basically kind of what I've gone over today. I'm teaching a lot of what I learned from my MOP program over there to help everybody. It's, again, any program, doesn't matter what you're selling. You can be in this community based on, authenticity, which I absolutely love. Super transparent. Okay. Over there, we're super transparent. It's built on a lot of values. Having the fun is really good too. We love that. It's a leadership community as well. He teaches a lot about leadership. Yeah, you know who he is. Okay, awesome. You don't know who he is. Well, Monique, reach out, honey, and I'll get you in touch. He goes live 3 times a day. Well, he's really good at talking to people. He's definitely a leader. He's really good at his ministry. Okay, so that's something Travis has. He's just really good about being on camera. He's really good at talking to people. Okay, so that's one thing MOP will help you with as far as not so much the camera presence. Okay, that's something that I can help you with, but the Mastering Online Profit program teaches you those 6 elements that are really, really critical. Okay. But something I say about, you guys have probably watched me before, bringing your best self to the camera. When you create content, smile and laugh. That's relatable. You're having a good time. You got to look like you're having a good time at least. Okay. People appreciate a good smile. People appreciate authenticity. If we just kind of like, yeah, I'm selling this product. It's pretty cool, bring it, lighten it up, right? I say to people, fake laugh before you push record on your phone, okay? Because when you fake laugh, you're going to relax. Okay. Your face is going to light up. Your facial muscles kind of relax too. Your eyes light up. Like your dopamine is being stimulated. So you're going to naturally just look a little better on camera. People appreciate that. Okay. Get good at walking and talking with your phone. Get good at moving around. You know, get good at just like pretending you're having a conversation with your best friend. That's the kind of energy you want to bring. And Travis is just really good at that. He's really good at being comfortable and casual on camera. When you can have that, people follow you and like you for sure. But if you can't be that way and you're still struggling, at least offer value. When you start offering value, people appreciate that and they will follow you and come back to you. Okay. He's really good at being on camera and he's really good at offering that leadership and kind of ministry. That's his whole jam. Okay. So understand that. Yeah, the Script Master and the Hook Master are in MOP Mastering Online Profit program. So when you purchase the program, guys, you get that MOP Script Master and Hook Master. Okay, I still want you to go through the training. Okay, don't just jump to the Hook Master. I know you probably could, but learn the training. I mean, it's there for you. It's not a lot of trainings. Like you can finish it. It's not 80,000 hours of content like some of our programs, right? Yeah, he's the digital outdoorsman, Suzanne. He's awesome. I'm just introducing him sometimes because I'm teaching over there on his platform called Home, and it's a really great platform. Again, I would show you, but I don't have his actual username or profile because there's a lot of fake ones, and I don't want to show you the wrong one. Okay. Anyway, so just email me if you really want to know or DM me, okay? But I am over there. Yeah. Okay. So guys, who's ready to buy? Like seriously, if you're ready to buy, you have me, okay? I will help you. I will guide you. I will coach you. I will do a one-on-one with you, okay? I've done very well in this space as far as selling the Mastering Online Profit program because I get it to a T. Like I can tell you what you're doing wrong. I can tell you how to improve it. I can tell you how to be a little better on camera. Okay, I can show you these things because that's me. Go watch my old video from like my really old videos from the very beginning. I didn't change anything. I like leaving up those really bad ones because it shows my progression. It shows my evolution. It shows that I used to really not be comfortable on camera. We all start that way, okay? But the more you do it, the more practice you get. And there are little tips and tricks to have camera presence, right? There's definitely ways to hold your phone. Let's see if I have a phone. Let's pretend that this is my phone, okay? It's not, but when we're making videos, guys, hold your phone up above your head, okay? Everyone looks better that way. Don't be holding it down here and getting your double chin, right? Like ladies and men, it's fine to have it above your head. That kind of angle is, you're gonna always be looking a little bit better at the screen. That's fine. But those are little tips too, right? Being outside, being in your car, also really great lighting there. Don't be in your garage with, the light dimly lit. Like if you're gonna have a garage content video, that's fine. But again, make sure you have a good light. Okay, something that I got on Amazon, okay guys, but it's just a light that clips on. Again, I don't have my phone, but it clips on my phone because I'm using my phone for my live, but it just clips on, and then now you have your phone and good lighting. Okay, important. These things are important, guys. You got to learn these things because if you're serious about being here and lasting a long time, little things like that are going to make a huge difference. Having a little tripod, that's what I have. I have a big tripod too, and my phone just sticks right on it. It's really awesome. So when I'm doing kind of B-roll, like showing how I'm doing in the kitchen, or maybe I'm outside, that's good. You want to show behind the scenes stuff. That's going to help you build a brand. Okay. Travis is really good at that. You guys know Wendy too. I think Jess and probably Victoria. They're all showing things behind the scenes. They show family stuff. Again, building a brand, right? Yeah. Oh, there she is. Is that Jess? Hey, Jess. Nice to see you, honey. I was just talking about you because that's part of it, guys, is the brand awareness. Okay. And they're really good at that. So this is why they do well. They do have a lot of traction, which is awesome. And I like talking to the people who are struggling. I'm here to help those who just aren't getting that traction yet. I teach you again how to stand out with the attraction marketing, how to build, content with SEO, how to get found with proper hashtags, right? We don't want to just keep throwing all of them up because it confuses the algorithm. We want to get indexed. That's important. That's going to help you get found, right? This is what I teach, and I will help you guys do that. Knowing how to work with the TikTok algorithm, also very important. Very, very important. We need to know these things, right? Yeah. And having those good hooks, absolutely. Very good. You got to have that good call to actions. We want those comments, guys. We want people to comment. If people aren't commenting, we're not signaling for the algorithm to help push our video out. We're just kind of like, click the link in my bio. And then again, if you don't have traction, I'm not talking to those who are doing really well. Those who are doing really well, they have attraction, they could talk about what they ate for breakfast, and they'll probably make money. Okay. Again, this is for the person who hasn't had a sale in 4 to 5 months, needs a new strategy, needs to learn how to pivot a little bit, and ready to take it on. Okay. Because I don't want you guys giving up. There is money to be made in this space. Doesn't matter what program you're selling. They're great. Okay. I just know for me, I was struggling because I wasn't standing out, and I was so coachable. I have a CEO mentality. I was following the blueprint, but I wasn't getting that traction. And so the Mastering Online Profit taught me how to have that traction so that I could then go and sell whatever I wanted. I could go and sell legacy, absolutely. But I just know I helped too many people with this one, because this is why people have a hard time. They weren't able to connect as well, right? Because maybe, again, you're not that big singer and dancer, and you're not super loud on camera. You don't have this big personality. Okay, messaging is very important. But if you want to start offering, build an audience that, is more geared to education, offering that kind of value is what helped me stand out. Okay, and that's why I say it worked for me. Thank you, Suzanne. I really appreciate it. Amanda, thanks, Amy. Is always so helpful when I can attend your lives. Amanda, you're awesome, honey. I appreciate you. Guys, if you weren't here, I'd just be talking to myself. So just funny. I just got, what's so funny, Jess? I was just talking, though. It's so crazy, right? Like your ears were burning. Because I was talking about brand awareness, and like a lot of our 6-figure earners do really well because they have a big brand awareness, which is amazing. So I love that you inspire people. I love that about you, and you're amazing. So definitely, I know a lot of people follow you, and I appreciate your content. And this is what I say, a lot of people, we're so inspired by our 6-figure earners, and they're creating amazing space. But a lot of us that are coming in, we're not able to emulate all of that. And it takes a little time. And that's why I just don't want people to get frustrated. And so my whole jam is, listen, learn how to be that mentor, learn how to start offering more value for your customers so that people see you as that authority. And when people see you as someone that knows something, they will follow you, and they will appreciate you, and they'll keep coming back to you, especially if you're giving away a little tip or trick or education. And my whole strategy was like, listen, I'm going to create a little free, PDF, something that will help my audience, and I will create a video around that. And I did it just yesterday. And I'm like, listen, if you want my hook training, or you want my little strategy training, I have it. It's in my Stan store. I'll send it to you. They comment ready, and then I get that engagement. So my video is getting pushed out. It's helping all of those who are struggling right now. Okay. And now I have their email. That's a good strategy, guys. It is. I mean, you can add your email. You can add a PDF to your email campaign. That's fine. A lot of you have legacy. Put a PDF on. You should have that first one, which is what, 10K in 30 days. That's your first guide, right? I don't love that one just because I don't want people getting a false impression. However, there are better ones apparently now in the program. But you can add to the second email. You can add one about whatever, the hook training that I did today. Add that to your second email campaign. I think people are teaching you how to do that now in the program. That's going to be helpful. You're going to be standing out a little more. People are going to be like, oh my gosh, thank you. I appreciate that, because What are they doing? They're learning how to start an online business too. Maybe they don't have time to go through all of the training every single second, but now you've given them a nice little PDF that shows you know what you're talking about, and it's helpful for them. And they're like, oh, thank you so much. Okay. And the MOP, Mastering Online Profit program, that has the script training in there and the hook training in there, you can use that to help create these good PDFs or content or strategies, right? Because some of us just aren't that great yet with telling our story and our messaging. So the AI can help you with that. There's nothing wrong with that, guys. Again, you're here to stand out. There's 50,000 people selling the one program. How are you going to stand out? Okay. The Mastering Online Profit program is that toolkit, is what bridges the gap a little bit. Okay. That's what worked for me, and that's why I share it. Okay. So thank you everybody for coming in. I so appreciate you. Okay. Yeah. Jessica, what is the cutoff today? And get as you mentor. Okay, you have to run soon. Okay, Jessica, you got some comments in there, honey. Thank you, Suzanne. Nice to see you, honey. So definitely, guys, come to tomorrow if you're interested in the MOP AI. Okay, if you're interested in taking your business to another level, which is insane, we will be doing a demo for you there. Okay, if you're someone that needs me as a coach to help you get through, again, that slump where you're 200 views and you're not getting found and your video's not getting indexed and your message isn't clear, I can help you. Okay, so the Mastering Online Profit program is there for you to purchase. There's 3 payments of $132. Okay, and that's it. There's no extra fee. There's no website fee. Just that's it. You get a URL link. It's an affiliate, guys. Okay, an affiliate is not MRR. MRR is you get full master resale rights, which I think is great. However, with affiliate, there's a little money coming back to the company so that the company can keep growing and changing and scaling as well. Okay. It's also nice because there's no setup. You just get a link. There's a slight little setup with your link just to host it, but that takes like 10 minutes, not even 3. But that link you can post anywhere. You can talk about it in a newsletter. Sure. You can talk about it in an email. You could put it in your beacons or your stand store, whatever you're selling. It's an affiliate program, so you make 80% commission. And I can tell you a lot of people benefit from this program, me included. And that's why I promote it, because it's helped me understand everything that I didn't know before. It helped me understand those foundational strategies, again, of the content creation 6-pack, really knowing what attraction marketing looks like when we start really offering the value. Again, before you make content today, how can I help someone today, right? Think about that. When you create content around really thinking of building relationships over that revenue that we all want to make, I know, we get it. But when you can really hone in on that, people appreciate it and they will come back to you. Okay, so slow it down, okay? Start really selling ethically, start selling responsibly. I don't mind if you post your income, just make sure you have a disclaimer. Okay, that results may vary. Let's not get a net impression that, everyone's going to do this. Yes, it definitely can, and it's definitely possible, and it does work. But I want you to do it in a way that feels good to you, right? And that's why I said I've never made an income claim, and I've done very well because I didn't need to. I've done well because people see me as that resource. I've helped people over my 8 months of being online, and people appreciate that. And so I'm here to inspire you. I'm here to inspire you to do the same. I'm here to inspire you to start helping your audience. I'm here to inspire you to become that mentor, because when people look up to you, they buy from you. Okay, and that's my message. All right, guys. So thank you so much, and I really appreciate everybody coming in. And yeah, Tom the mod, my husband, thank you, honey, for moderating. And I will see you all. Not tomorrow, I won't be here tomorrow, but Friday I probably should be live. And definitely come to the webinar on tomorrow at 2 o'clock in the afternoon for the MOP AI. Okay, guys, you can email me or you can DM me if you need. Okay, there's my email. It's right here. Okay, you can email me. And if you need, you can DM me. That's fine. Okay, so you guys have a wonderful day. We're having a big snowstorm really soon, so that'll be kind of fun. And yeah, enjoy, guys. Thank you all. Love you so much. Have a great one.